So Detroit will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. DeBusschere is out there with Hill. Then there's Thomas. Then there's Richard Hamilton. And it's Lanier in at the 5 spot.
First point of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Hamilton kicks to Hill. From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Here's Nash. Got a piece of it. Chambers against Hill. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Thomas, no good. Sun still looking like they're getting going here. It's a 5-point game. Nash, the pass to Stoudemire. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is where Stoudemire inflicts so much damage, and it's why he gets fouled so often.
And he makes both free throws. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Hamilton against Booker. Pass to Thomas. Hamilton outside, spins, he hangs, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off, excels shooting it from mid-range, just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
Hamilton hits both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Nash dishes to Stoudemire. Doesn't go for him. And the Pistons now going the other way. DeBusschere with the screen on Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Hamilton. They get it again. The 3. No good. Shot missing. Stolen away. Inside. And Dave DeBusschere with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Really left alone that time.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
Now here's Thomas. Kicks to DeBusschere. Lots of room. Thomas. He doesn't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with Detroit's head coach. He made his views clear. He said, number 1 priority, we have to nullify their speed. And that can be done in a variety of ways. And I asked him which way. He said that we'd have to wait and see to find out. He's such a party cookie, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
And both free throws good for Thomas. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. Stoudemire with a screen on Hamilton. Booker inside, covered by Hamilton. On the wing, Booker still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him, and it's good for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's DeBusschere. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. DeBusschere's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Booker the pass to Chambers. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Pistons. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, they've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Marion is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Nash. And it's Chambers in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Phoenix with the ball, trailing by 2. Stoudemire inside. DeBusschere on him, and he hits it to tie the game up.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Hamilton outside. Over Booker. Rebounded by Chambers. Booker against Hamilton. Booker the pass to Chambers. Out to Stoudemire. Nash right side. Pass to Chambers. Just 5 on the clock. Chambers with a screen on Thomas. And they'll get another chance. And it's Nash missing. Detroit with the ball. Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Now here's Nash. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And they pick up 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Thomas. Hamilton right side. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Nash with it. Now the pass to Chambers. Boom! He jams it straight down.
How much fun would it be to play with Steve Nash? I mean, man, I know everybody who can score it or shoot it would love to be on the floor.
Now here is Hill. He has 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Nash kicks to Stoudemire. Nash outside. Stoudemire with a screen on Thomas. Chambers. Off target from outside. The Pistons trailing. Hamilton the pass to Lanier. Dishes to Hill. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Second team foul.
Free throw drops for Hill.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next. And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Now Hill following the miss by Nash from deep. To the middle. It's intercepted.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Second team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Hill looking it over. Here's Lanier. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, a big man with a big finish.
There's the screen. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut to just one on the basket from Nash. Nash has got 4 points in the quarter. Outside Thomas. Rebounded by Chambers. Chambers got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Nash. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
Now here is Hamilton. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. A pass to DeBusschere. Back to Hamilton. Pistons keep it alive. The kick out to Hill. Goes up again. Outside Thomas. Out left to the wing. From downtown, the shot's good from DeBusschere. DeBusschere's got 7 points in the game. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pistons lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after
23. And please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team. Ladies and gentlemen,
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. A 2-point game on the floor for Detroit. We've got Rodman. Lane Beer is out there with Wallace. And it's Jerry Stackhouse. And it's Billups in at the point. It's deflected. Now Stackhouse. There's the dish to Wallace. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Shot clock at 6. Billups with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Billups gets it to go. Billups has got the first field goal of the second half for Detroit.
Oh, got to do more than that to stop Billups. A pro at scoring on an aggressive defense.
Johnson, the pass to Van Arsdale. Basket is good, the assist from Johnson. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Ball is with a screen on Johnson. And the wide open shot from Billups. And another 3 for Detroit.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Phoenix with the ball. Trailing by 5. Stoudemire dishes to Marley. Back to Stoudemire. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And if Stoudemire can't get inside, he still has options. This time, he takes that mid-range.
Billups against Johnson. Lampier with a screen on Johnson. Billups kicks to Rodman. And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Johnson against Billups. Here's Van Arsdale. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Detroit ball.
Here's Billups. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Stackhouse kicks to Billups. Wallace with a screen on Johnson. The 3 from Billups. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Johnson outside. driving to the basket. Here's Van Arsdale. And it's off from three-point range. Detroit leading by 6.
Phoenix foul. Dick Van Arsdale. First personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson against Billups. And that one goes long. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
Walter Davis.
Good on the second free throw. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Passes it to Lambier. A 3-ball. Goes back up. The kick out to Billups. Fires the 3. Billups with another miss. Suns trail by 5. Johnson, the pass to Davis. And he drives in. Here's Van Arsdale. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
No good on the second free throw. Detroit leading by 4. Outside, Billups. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
And Wallace goes tumbling down the lane.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Stoudemire in the post. Lambier defending. Stoudemire, no good. Pass to Rodman. To the left wing. Lambier a screen. Stackhouse the pass to Lambier. Lays it up off the glass. Lambier's got the lead up to 8 now for Detroit.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside, Davis. And so is Detroit in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've played the better games.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Davis. Stoudemire out there with Marley. And it's Van Arsdale in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Detroit leading by 8. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Lambier with a screen on Davis. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
And I love the effort on defense from Stoudemire. More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Stackhouse, good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Van Arsdale. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Van Arsdale's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Billups passes to Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Davis looking for an opening. The pass to Johnson. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Dennis Johnson on the wing. Lambier defending. It's good, and the Pearson lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Dennis Johnson.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hill. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
You know what else has been important is they've been focused and they have gotten themselves to the line, made their free throws, doing all the little things.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Nash outside. Knocks down the three ball.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Hamilton against Booker. Hamilton outside. Kept alive. The kick out to Hill. Pistons passing it around. DeBusschere can't get the basket. So it's Phoenix now. 8-point game. Stoudemire with a screen on Hamilton. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Lanier.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Hill. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Lanier. Drops it in.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness, it